Welcome to a Spring Easter Bunny visualization and imagination meditation, originally by Valerie Chiltonsmith. Let's open up this time of meditation by taking a few slow, deep breaths in through your nose. Then exhale audibly out through your mouth, expelling any and all stale or used energies, happily releasing them as they no longer serve you. Notice if you're holding any tension in your shoulders, in your face or hands, and relax them. Make sure your feet are in contact with the ground and your spine is supported. Visualization and imagination are great ways to expand your mind and relax your brain through free thinking. They are also super important building blocks of creativity. So, for the next few minutes, as I describe spring-inspired scenes, relax into your imagination and experience it through the vividness of your mind's eye. Imagine it's a warm spring evening, and you are in a beautiful, brightly moonlit meadow. In the meadow stands a large ancient oak tree with a bench that wraps around its trunk. You easily make your way towards the oak through the lovely long grass, which is bursting with fragrant wild spring flowers. As you move through the moonlit meadow, a fresh, springy fragrance from the flowers perfumes the evening air. You reach the tree and take a rest underneath its protective branches. The full, silvery moon is low in the sky and looks very large, bright, and majestic. As you gaze up into the slowly darkening evening sky, your eye is drawn to a cascade of shooting stars. And as you focus on this magical performance, you are amazed to see a bright silver-colored bunny hopping across the sky, leaving a trail of sparkling stardust in her wake. The bunny weaves her way this way and that, as though following a path in the sky. She's coming closer and closer, and soon you can see her quite clearly. You watch in amazement as she bounds towards you and finally comes to a halt right in front of where you're still resting underneath the oak tree. This beautiful silver hare's fur glows brightly in the moonlight. She gazes up at you with gentle, loving eyes and instantly gives you the feeling like meeting an old friend. As a representation of spring, pretend that your good friend, the silver hare, asks you if there is something you have been nurturing in your heart which you would love to see grow into reality. Maybe this something is so precious to you, you have hardly dared admit it to yourself. Or maybe it seems so unlikely that you have hardly mentioned it to another soul. Perhaps you have even dismissed your ideas as wishful thinking, believing they're too big or too grand for you to have. Nevertheless, your heart longs for this dream, knowing that it's no idle dream, but that, Lord willing, it is part of God's divine plan for your life. This dream has been seeded in your heart through prayer and the Bible, and has gradually grown into a dream that just won't go away. The silver hare decides to keep you company under the old oak tree. She's great company, so you tell her what God-given dream and desire you have, even though you might feel a bit silly admitting it. The silver hare just wiggles her wonderfully long ears, emitting a great shimmer of stars into the air. And as they dissolve, you see what she's been hiding the entire time: a dazzling silver Easter egg. The hare nudges the egg towards you, and you realize she wants you to have it. You reach down and pick up the gift, and as you do so, the meadow around you is replaced by a new reality, one where your wish has already come true, and you are living your dream life. Take a look around you to notice where you are. Notice what you're wearing. Notice who else is there with you. And observe what's happening around you. Use all your senses to really embrace this new reality and claim it for your own. Notice how you look and what you're wearing. How do you feel? Get to know your new situation and the people in it. Notice how you're acting and being different, because this can help you know what you need to adjust in your current life. This is your script, so say what you want to say, hear what you want to hear, touch what you want to touch, and choose what you'd love to taste or smell. Fully immerse yourself in this wonderful scenario and make it as vivid as possible. Take as much time as you need to really establish yourself in this future reality, and know that the more real and believable you make it for yourself, the easier it will become to realize. In particular, notice what sensations you feel in your body and what emotions you experience. When you're ready, slowly and easily return to your own time and space, back in the beautiful meadow with your company, the silver hare. Some time has passed, and now it is dawn. The sun is just peeping over the horizon, bathing the landscape in wonderful golden light. As you feel the sunlight touching your skin, making you feel warm, imagine that the light is infusing those qualities from your future reality into you. Maybe it's courage or self-confidence, boldness, clarity of thought, abundant creativity, infinite inspiration, confident decision-making abilities, discernment, peace of mind, forgiveness, or gentleness. Don't worry if you seem to have a long list. Take your time, enjoying how good and comfortable these qualities feel. The silver hare hops around, signaling that it is her time to go. Leaping back into the sky, the cascading sparkles swirl down around you. Your own naturally wonderful protective shell of light and energy is enhanced by these cascading sparkles. Now you're alone in the sweet-smelling meadow. Take a few moments to sit by the ancient oak, reflecting upon the wonderful spring gifts that God has given you and how much more positive you feel about your heartfelt dreams now. Perhaps you have an idea of your next step to bring them into reality. When you're ready, bid the ancient oak and the meadow goodbye, as it is time to return to the here and the now. Take a few deep breaths in. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your body and your surroundings. Wiggle your hands and your toes. Have a stretch and gently bring yourself back into the present. Very well done.